TRN News.
Governor Bill Lee is asking President Trump for an expedited major disaster declaration after last weekend's winter storm that caused widespread damage across 23 Tennessee counties. The request seeks FEMA aid to help speed up recovery, with officials saying damage already exceeds federal thresholds. Crews are continuing to assess impacts in the hardest hit communities. And there's another winter storm heading into Middle Tennessee. Forecasters are calling for scattered flurries and showers on Friday. Temperatures are expected to drop significantly by tomorrow evening. Wind chills could reach as low as negative 10 degrees by Saturday morning. And forecasters say there's a risk of frostbite in extreme conditions, so folks should bundle up if they must go outside. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number one for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Unexpected reactions to smart financial decisions brought to you by feedthepig.org.
Well, I finally did it. I improved my credit score.
You're kidding, right?
No.
How are we supposed to be the bad boys of electro-synth pop if you're out there being responsible? The band is about to be discovered. This is our year.
Yeah, you've been saying that for a while now.
You think anyone in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was worried about their credit score?
I never really thought that.
Of course they weren't. Rock stars aren't supposed to think about that kind of stuff. We're supposed to think about how many guitars we've smashed, write aggressively sensitive power ballads, start questionable fashion trends, tragically break up and blame creative differences.
All right. I thought maybe it was time to take control of my finances, you know? Start using a budget, get out of debt, set some goals.
A budget? Debt? Set some goals? Listen, I knew that we'd have our creative differences, but I was hoping they'd involve a little more scandal.
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
In Memphis, public works crews are shifting to secondary streets now that priority routes are clear. But frozen sleet and limited resources mean some neighborhoods won't see plows yet. Schools in Memphis and Shelby County are closed for the rest of the week, and general sessions courts are shut down too, though the 24-hour bail office will stay open. MLGW warns some bills may be delayed as the city continues digging out from the storm. Knoxville firefighters battled 2 overnight house fires, including one on Keith Avenue, where 7 people and 5 dogs escaped safely. Crews contained the blaze in about an hour, but the home suffered major damage and is now uninhabitable. Investigators are working to find the cause. And another blast of Arctic air and light snow is forecast for the weekend. Cold weather advisories are now up for all 95 counties in Tennessee, with wind chills from 5 above to 5 below in the valley and plateau. In addition, some light snow is forecast for portions of Middle and East Tennessee. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Governor Bill Lee has requested President Donald Trump to grant an expedited major disaster declaration for 23 Tennessee counties following significant impacts from Winter Storm Fern. The expedited request includes counties where damage is already evident and expected to easily exceed assistance thresholds, allowing federal resources to reach Tennesseans as quickly as possible. Clay and Macon County among the 23 counties included in the request. Cookeville police have arrested a former juvenile convicted in the killing of a Cookeville High School student in 2023. The Herald-Citizen reports that 19-year-old Dante Edwards was arrested Sunday in regard to a domestic assault, his 7th arrest since being released from Department of Children's Services custody in October. Edmonds was 17 years old in October 2023 when he was arrested for the killing of CHS senior Alex Hughes. Charged as a juvenile, he pleaded guilty to reckless homicide and was remanded to DCS custody until he turned 19, approximately 2 years from the date of the shooting. 2 Cookeville residents facing child abuse charges following a Cookeville Police Department investigation on Wednesday. 34-year-old Morgan Ashley Valance and 33-year-old Scott Anthony Vossler, each charged with multiple counts of felony and misdemeanor child abuse and neglect and endangerment. According to a press release, officers found 10 children ranging between 6 months and 15 years living in conditions they determined to be safe and unsanitary. Vossler is under $136,000 bond, while Valance is under $164,000 bond at the Putnam County Jail. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your forecast. Friday be mostly cloudy with a few flurries and snow showers possible. Highs been lower 30s. Little or no snow accumulation is expected. Snow showers will increase in coverage, lows dipping down to around 10 degrees. Snow accumulations up to an inch are possible along the plateau. Saturday be mostly cloudy with a few flurries flying and frigid highs in the upper teens. Download the all-new UC Weather app for the latest weather information, available for free on the App Store and Google Play.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, yo. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by our friends at Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:07.
It's still cold this morning. We got 26 right now, high of only 33. It could be a little windy today, too.
Yep.
And, well, we got more of the four-letter word snow coming in.
Yeah, and I don't think a ton.
Nah.
But tomorrow is supposed to be like super cold. Like
Yeah.
7 degrees or something like that.
For the high or low?
For the low, yeah. 17.
Oh, not much better, but
Yeah.
at least it's double digits.
Right. A few things you need to know. Also tomorrow, Tennessee Tech basketball's back home. The women start at 1, I believe, and the men start at 3. They play Little Rock. And so it should be a fun game. Love for you to come out. And I think it's alumni weekend as well.
Oh, okay.
So some of the older basketball players will be coming back. And I remember when I was a kid, there was a guy who played Lonnie Boone. And I just remember him for some reason. And that's the year that Tech went to the NIT and Tennessee came to Tech.
Oh,
and the big blizzard happened. The Tech Squares blizzard, not an actual snow blizzard. But I hope some of those guys come back.
That would be really cool, wouldn't it?
That was a great team. And just remember them from when I was a kid.
Well, Second Harvest Food Bank, they are helping out Byrdstown, free groceries and free produce, and that is coming up February 5th. So if you're in that area, that's really good. It's the mobile market. It's set up for a small farmer's market, and you can walk through, choose your groceries. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And they also have USDA TFAP commodities for anyone who meets the income availability requirement. And that's February 5th in Byrdstown on Main Street from 10 to 11 a.m. at the Byrdstown Activity Park.
Hey, congratulations to Colton Johnson, plays for Upperman. Got another big-time Division I offer from the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Man, Colton is just
He's gotten tons of offers.
tearing it
He's
up.
So no matter where he goes, he's got lots of great options.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to find out where Colton Johnson finally decides to go to school. So way to go, Colton.
Congratulations. Yeah, good job, Colton. Well, Senior Bingo is coming up. It's at the Putnam County Library, February 5th and also the 19th. And look, I may be slipping into my old age now, but bingo's fun. It was fun when I was a
That's what I was
kid.
going to ask. What are they considering senior? Is it 65 and up?
I mean, I'm 55. I'd go.
Well, yeah. I would absolutely go. I love playing bingo. That's fun.
Let's see. Win like never before.
B4. I got you.
It's bingo with free popcorn and prizes Thursday, February 5th and 19th. The Putnam County Library System. It is a free event. So, and then prizes for winners.
The spring market is coming to Allgood this spring, March 21st, from 10 to 4. That's going to be at the Walter L. Bilbrey Memorial Park in the Allgood Ballpark. So just mark that on your calendar. Spring market in Allgood, March 21st.
Spring market sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Putnam County Library is always doing really cool stuff, and they're having not only senior bingo, but you can also learn Spanish. That's for ages 15 and up. I don't know how up it goes, but that's coming up on February 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th. So you can learn Spanish. It starts at 9 a.m. And Nicole Vargas is the one that's going to be teaching that. And she teaches phrases, pronunciations. That's a cool thing that they're doing.
Yeah, that is cool. In Salina at the Salina Community Center coming up on Wednesday, February the 11th, from noon to 4 p.m., they're having a community blood drive, and they need all types. So if you feel like giving blood, you can do that in Salina on Wednesday, February the 11th with Blood Assurance, I believe it's who it's with. Yeah.
And the Blood Assurance here in Cookeville, it's a shortage because of all the bad weather, and they're giving some really good prizes with folks that donate, and then you can go into a drawing for gift cards and things like that.
That's great.
You don't have to have an appointment. If you want to get in quicker, you probably would need to do that, but you can just walk into Blood Assurance here in Cookeville down by the depot, close in that area. So just wanted to give a shout out to them because they're working hard trying to get that back up.
Yeah.
And that's all I have with things.
Well, I wanted to let everyone know there is a winter weather advisory.
Yeah.
It starts at noon today and goes through noon Saturday. They're expecting an inch or two, depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
And then extremely cold and hazardous temperatures tomorrow. So winter weather advisory in effect from noon today to noon on Saturday.
Didn't know how thankful I was for the warm nose that they talk about.
Oh,
but
yeah.
everybody around us was affected really bad by that ice storm, and Nashville got hit hard.
Nashville's still not dug out. Like there's still thousands of people without electricity.
And I see the reporters on, the main TV stations in Nashville. It still looks frozen.
Yeah.
I mean, real frozen, like ice still on trees.
So does Memphis.
It's crazy.
I saw yesterday that they took a picture from space, and you can see the ice all the way from Mississippi up through Memphis, all the way to Nashville and up. You could see the ice from space.
I don't remember where Nashville got hit, with an ice storm, and we didn't. Usually we're the worst ones, and Nashville is still without power, and even some of the country stars are talking about this is not good, and they're working really hard to get the electricity back on for them. And there's been deaths.
It's been. I mean, Nashville is not good right now at all. And now with this other cold blast coming in, that's just probably going to prolong it. And then people who don't have electricity, I staying warm the best they can. I don't know how they're making it.
We'll check on your people, and I know our EMA and 911 services are helping too, and then even some of our linemen are helping. So
that's right. Yeah, from Upper Cumberland Electric, they went and helped. I think there was 8 of them that went, and then if I'm not mistaken, it seems like I read yesterday they sent some more. So we'll see. I hope they get them back on soon.
And I just thankful for all those folks in our area that's helping.
Oh yeah,
the ones in need.
Well, you know what they said was so many people came to help us.
Yeah,
that
in
it's
the tornado and every.
It's our turn to give back to those people who helped
true.
us.
I'm glad they're looking at it that way because that's
100% true.
Yeah.
That's good stuff from Upper Cumberland Electric.
Can't help but love our state. It is definitely a volunteer state. We see it all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. Well, your 2 cents is coming up next. It's brought to you by Freedom Pond. We love Dana and everybody over there at Freedom Pond. They have anything you want. Go check on them up first before you do anything else. Valentine's Day's coming up. Check on the jewelry there.
Oh yeah.
Get your man a gift at Freedom Pond.
Yeah, get him some tools or something.
I mean, there's so many things to check out. Yeah, they've got tons of guitars.
Or gun.
Get your man a gun.
Yeah, he loved that.
Boy, gun and ammo. They got a lot of ammo there.
Nothing says love like guns and ammo.
Especially in Tennessee. Come on. Well, here's a question. I like animals, so if you were a dog, what breed would you be and why? Well, I think you know mine. A corgi.
Corgi, yeah.
Because I have regular sized body and I feel like my legs are shorter than my body.
I'm going to say a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Well, like Reggie, my German Shepherd.
Yeah.
I think that's me.
Yeah, a protector.
I'm not sure.
A lover, not a fighter, but can fight if you need to.
I think that's it. It's but I feel awfully Basset Hound this morning.
A little slow go for the Basset Hound.
There's sometimes I'm a Basset Hound, sometimes I'm a German Shepherd.
I figured you might say cattle dog because you like little Daisy.
Well, yeah, but
they got lots of energy.
She's too busy.
She's always
busy
looking for the next thing.
Right.
I mean, that's what cattle dogs are so special.
And I don't have time to protect my food like she does.
She's on it, man.
I don't have that time.
When we had our cattle dog, we had her for 16 years. Tim would go, she's always on high alert.
Yeah.
Just like, what's coming up next? What can I do next? Who can I protect next?
Right.
Who can I round up next?
That's right.
So, yeah.
So head over to our Facebook page. You can find that at Good Morning Cookeville or Jason and Sheila on Facebook and get in on today's Your 2 Cents, brought to you by Freedom Pond, located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Hang out with us, guys. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar. Introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyper-local precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by our friends at Elevate Real Estate. It's 621.
Our guest this morning will be Noah McKay.
All right.
We think he's been pretty good the last few weeks coming in. Noah McKay from Upper Cumberland Reporter. Also from the Lone Star Rodeo, Rachel Folks Boyd.
Okay.
The Folks family are the ones that have put that on and been doing it for years.
I love a good rodeo.
Yeah, and they do one of the best rodeos. They're really good.
Yeah, looking forward to
Yeah.
getting them in here and talking a little rodeo.
Yeah, that'd be fun. So, sports and rodeo.
Yeah, it's going to be a great 7 o'clock hour. Hope you can join us for that. Your 2 cents, it's brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
If you were a dog, what breed would you be and why? Well, I told you a corgi for me because they got little legs on a regular sized body, and that's how I feel.
I feel like this morning more of a basset hound or a mastiff.
You threw mastiff in there. I thought it was German Shepherd.
Well, I'm saying right now.
Yeah.
You know, mastiff. You know, they.
It's a big old dog.
They just lay around. They're the biggest, laziest things, and that's what I'd like to be today.
Just lay around.
Just a big lazy.
It's Friday.
thing.
It's been a long week. It feels like a whole month in this 1 week.
It does. Yeah.
Because I kept thinking, is it Friday yet? Is it Friday yet?
Yeah, and now it's the end of January.
Oh, that's right. We got February coming up.
Right. So
it's Sunday.
I don't know. I think my dog changes inside as the day goes.
My dog spirit animal
Yeah.
changes. Well, you know, I said I had a cattle dog and now I've got a toy poodle. It can't be more different. I feel somewhere in between.
Mm-hmm.
Because my poodle got lots of energy. The cattle dog had energy in another, like herding energy, protection energy.
Yeah.
Let's learn something new energy. And my poodle's just like, I'm loving, I'm happy. So I'm somewhere in between.
Yeah. Well, I think as you go through your day, different dogs pop up.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think you can be just one dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you, but as
Might be a lazy dog one moment.
right, as the day changes, I mean, you might need to be a
guard dog.
You're right. You don't ever know what kind of dog you got to be.
That's true. We do have many dog faces.
Yeah.
If that's a good thing. But anyway, let's find out what y'all are saying. If you were a dog, what breed would you be and why? Rhonda said, I'd be a Shih Tzu, like my dog. Wake up in the morning, choose 1 to 7 beds, lay around, snore, twitch, grunt, and groan. And then when I want peanut butter, I just sit and bark until I get it.
I wouldn't mind being that dog.
I know. And then she said, my dog is like a queen, and I want to be a queen.
Yeah.
Michael said a Newfoundland because
those are beautiful dogs.
They're big and beautiful and kind of lovable lugs, kind of dogs. Very smart, and when it comes to search and rescue, they're on top of their game.
Yeah, they really are.
Good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Bichon Frise is what Lisa said. Small, sweet, adorable, and a little prissy.
I do like seeing them in the dog show. They do great at the dog show, the Bichon Frise.
I mean, they look, all the dogs in the dog show, best of the best of everything.
Yeah.
You know, your poodle, the standard poodles.
Oh, yeah.
The way they make them a work of art. I don't even know how you would even begin to trim them like that and create the little balls on their hips and the little ball on the end of their tail.
they kind of look ridiculous.
They do, but then it is a work of art too.
I know it is, but still.
And they look like
ridiculous.
They're proud to look ridiculous.
I know. That's what's so weird about
funny
it.
to me.
Yeah. I like when they show the Great Dane.
Oh yeah.
Those Great Danes are just so cool looking and ginormous.
Tim, my husband, he's been wanting a Great Dane for so long, but then he said they only live like 7 or 8 years. He said dogs break your heart anyway because they never live long enough.
True.
And he said I don't know if I could stand it.
Yeah.
But I told him if you want one, well, this was before we got our poodle.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle a poodle and then Great Dane.
Well, that'd be an odd couple for sure.
Oh, Tex said a boxer. I know you like
I
boxers.
love boxers. They're a little annoying, but I love them.
He said I like being silly, and I also ignore you at the same time.
Yeah.
Definitely a pit bull is what my friend Dilcia said.
Well.
And this does describe her. I wouldn't have thought pit bull for her, but she said fierce, loyal, and protective of those I love, but then an absolute cuddle bug. And that is what she is too.
Yeah. The American Stratford Terrier.
Yes, that's right. Because pit bull, they've
gotta-
gotten such a bad reputation, and they are a beautiful,
They are, but
sweet breed.
I learned it's about more the owner than it is the dog.
really is.
And you can say that for any dog, really.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Hindi just said one without fleas. That's for sure. Not a particular breed, but just one without fleas.
Yeah, I mean, you could be a mutt. That's probably what we all are anyway, just mutts.
Yeah. And the mutt is one of the best breeds.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Ferguson said he'd be a Great Dane,
Really?
a gentle giant.
Yeah.
I like them because, well, Scooby-Doo was a Great Dane.
Right.
Lovable, goofy, and just a gentle giant.
The thing about it is those big dogs, when they get to playing, you better brace yourself.
Yeah, even though they don't mean to be, they'll jump on you and they don't know their own
Yeah.
strength. They can knock a full-grown human
Oh,
down.
absolutely. Yeah,
Just
you
playing.
got to be ready.
Yeah.
You got to be
Brace
in,
yourself.
in a stance, ready for them.
Then they'll knock you down like, oh, my bad, I didn't
I'm
know.
so sorry.
Saint Bernard is what Trina said.
I love St. Bernards. I had one when I was a little kid.
You did?
Yeah.
I've always loved them. I love how huge they are.
His name was Giant, and
Good name.
he loved me. And we had this neighbor. His name was Clyde, and Clyde would walk down the road, and he always carried a tobacco stick.
Yeah.
And he liked to poke people with it, like he'd poke you in the belly with it, just being silly.
That was an extension of him.
He thought that was real funny to poke you in the belly. Well, he came down. He was in our driveway, and he started to poke me in the belly with that tobacco stick. Well, Giant didn't like it. He bit that tobacco stick in half.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this dog could bite through steel belted radials.
And he's like, don't you mess with my boy.
Don't you mess with him. Yeah.
Because a tobacco stick's not that easy to break.
No.
But
I tell
I
you,
bet he was a friendly dog until don't mess with
Yeah.
my boy.
well, I can tell you who never got poked in the belly ever again. Me.
You.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had a St. Bernard.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always think they're beautiful. Sarah Beth said she'd be a mini schnauzer. We have one, and he's the sweetest dog ever and very pampered, and I prefer to be pampered.
I'm not much on little dogs, but I tell you, a little dog that I really do like, and they're a fancy little dog, the West Highland Terrier.
Is that the Westie, like the little white ones?
Little white Westies, yeah. And I don't know, there's something about those little dogs. They got just the little best personality. They have a personality of a big dog.
Yeah.
And they just crack me up. And but that as far as little dogs, that'd be the littlest I'd go. Like talking about what kind of dog you'd be. There's no way I could be a Chihuahua or something like that.
You know
those
what?
little shaky dogs that always shakes all the
But
time.
they act like they're tough too.
Yeah, but they're always shaking and they always seem cold, and
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah. Come on, you'd like my poodle.
I do like your poodle. It's just not my type of dog, is all.
I didn't think it was mine either, but look at me. And then Toby, he is your ever-loving black lab mix. I like that black lab mix. Smart, loyal, and just who
You
he
have
is.
to love a lab to have a lab.
They're really good family dogs, but they're also high energy.
Well, you got to give it a few years.
When I say high energy, yes, for about the first 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lab is maybe the most awful dog.
You're talking about like not not behaved.
Right, for 3 years.
Lovable.
But after that, they ease right into being
And
one of
then
the
they
best
become
dogs ever.
A couch dog or a couch
Yeah,
potato.
I tell you, that's the same thing with a Weimaraner. Have you ever been around one of those? Oh,
Which
my
I
gosh.
used to think I wanted one because
Until
I
you
love
met
that
one?
blue gray.
Yeah.
Oh, they're sweet dogs, real sweet and loyal, but they all seem to have just a tad bit screw loose.
Yeah, yeah.
Like separation
I
anxiety.
had a buddy who had one, and it's
Yeah.
like, why do you even have this dog? Because it was, ruthless dog. And he tried to, train it and all
Yes.
that stuff that just never did catch.
Yeah.
And then I had another friend who had a Weimaraner, and I thought, well, maybe this one's different. Same.
All of them seem to be. I've seen one of my friends had a Weimaraner, really sweet, loyal dog, and they bonded really close, but so close that could not leave that dog's side.
The best dog, well, other than the Australian cattle dog, Blue Heeler,
Yeah.
is the Border Collie.
Oh gosh,
If they didn't have all that hair, I would be in on a Border Collie like that.
And a lot of people think they're crazy, but if you train them, they learn it in like seconds.
They're so smart.
And even my Australian cattle dog was a mix, and we think she may have been Blue Heeler mixed with Border Collie.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's the smartest dog I've ever met and
Absolutely.
probably ever will meet.
I love those dogs.
Yeah.
It's 6:31, and coming up, we've got spoiler alert, things going on in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that here in just a little bit on Good Morning Cookeville here in the Willow Window Studio. And Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Reports. In a couple of District 7 Single-A battles last night, the Pickett County Bobcats were able to sweep the Clark Range Buffaloes on UCR. In the girls' contest, the Lady Bobcats won 86-48 to move to 5-0 in district play. The Bobcats won the boys' game 48-41 to remain unbeaten in district play and win their 15th game in a row. The Philadelphia Eagles are hiring Packers QB coach Sean Mannion to be their next offensive coordinator. Mannion has only been on an NFL staff for 2 seasons, as he was an offensive analyst in 2024 before being promoted to quarterbacks coach last season in Green Bay. He played in the NFL for 9 seasons, most recently in 2023 with the Vikings and Seahawks. The Tennessee Lady Vols lost for the first time in January as they fell to Mississippi State 77-62 last night. Tennessee was out-rebounded 50-31 and only shot 32% from the field. It's the first loss for the Lady Vols since December 20th. They're back in action on Sunday against unbeaten and number 1 UConn. Join us on the UCR Media Networks for 4 high school basketball games tonight. On UCR 4, Cookeville plays Shelbyville. Red Boiling Springs at Pickett County on UCR 3. Stone Memorial Livingston Academy meets on UCR 2. And the high school basketball game of the week on the main UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel is Upperman and White County. All games get started at 6 o'clock. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 635.
And we'll have some fun guests coming in this morning. Noah McKay from Upper Cumberland Reporter. We love talking to him, and really the main thing we like the sports and all, but he's so much fun to pick on.
He is, and it's going to be fun today, too, because we can talk a little Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's coming up.
Here it is.
Yeah, we're
in January is always Super Bowl.
We're
time.
right here at the Super Bowl, so that'll be good. We'll talk to him about that and see what his picks are. He's always got hot takes and opinions.
Oh yeah, he's always got an opinion. And then Lone Star Rodeo is tonight and tomorrow at Hyder Burks. So we all have somebody coming in from the Lone Star Rodeo this morning at 7:30.
All right. Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Tonight on prime time, you got Celebrity Wheel of Fortune on ABC. On CBS, inside the 68th Annual Grammy Awards. Got some college basketball on Fox, and then Dateline NBC on NBC. New to stream on Apple TV, it's season 2 of Yo Gabba Gabba Land. Yo Gabba Gabba Land.
Fun to say. Don't know what in the heck it is.
It's a kid show.
Oh, okay.
Yo Gabba Gabba is a kid show.
Did not know that.
Yeah. On Sunday, Harlan Coben's Final Twist is back on CBS.
Have you seen that at all?
I have not.
Is it like a crime show?
You got me.
Detective show?
I'm lost when it comes to that. The Wall is on NBC. That is on Saturday primetime. Sunday primetime, the Grammys are on CBS. And the Rise of the 49ers, that's on AMC. That's a series premiere of that. Vanished on MGM Plus, a series premiere of that. And new to stream on Netflix, Glitter and Gold Ice Dancing. And then on Roku, the Roku channel, or Roku app, season 2 premiere of The Great American Baking Show. So a lot of things for you to watch while you're holed up in your home and
hopefully that snow's not going to be that much.
Cold. It's going to be cold.
It will be cold, and you're not going to want to get out.
Right. Mandy Patinkin has been cast as Odin in Prime Video's live-action God of War series based on the PlayStation game. Isn't he on, like, Law & Order or something like that, Mandy Patinkin?
He's been in a lot of
Yeah.
drama shows, but I don't know if he was in a...
That name sounds real familiar, and I want to say it's a Law & Order or something like that.
He's a really good actor. I think he's won Oscars and stuff.
HBO's The White Lotus Season 4 has added Helen Bonham Carter, Chris Messina, and Marissa Long to its cast, joining previously announced stars like Steve Coogan and AJ McCalca. The new season will be set in France, with plot details still under wraps.
Oh, I like that it's set in France, and I'm excited. Helena Bonham Carter, she's a little quirky, but always interesting.
I don't know who she is.
She was in... Oh. No, I can't. You'll cut your heads off. What was it? Oh. She was Queen of Hearts in one movie.
Oh, I have no idea.
She's in a lot of the Tim Burton stuff.
Oh, okay.
So a little quirky like that.
Odessa Azion, maybe, has dropped out of A24's film Deep Cuts after facing backlash for being cast as Zoe Gutierrez, a character described as Mexican and Jewish, when she is Jewish but not Mexican. She said on Instagram she initially accepted without knowing the character's background, agreed with critics, and would rather the role go to someone to the appropriate heritage. She probably would have been just fine.
And Criminal Minds is what Mandy Patinkin
Criminal
was in.
Minds, yes.
Thanks, Russell.
Thanks, Russell.
And then I'm thinking Alice in Wonderland, didn't they do a real Helena Bonham Carter was in
Maybe.
Wasn't there a
They've redone everything else, so I'm going to say
with
that,
real
yeah.
people and not cartoon?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Alice in Wonderland.
Live action.
Yeah, live action.
That's what they call it.
Really?
Yeah, if it was a cartoon.
Alice in Wonderland doesn't sound.
If it was a cartoon and then they put real people in it, they call it live action.
Live action Alice in Wonderland? It sounds funny.
Charity Pierce, known for her weight loss journey on TLC's My 600-Pound Life, has passed away at 50, her daughter said on a social media post. Pierce passed away Tuesday in hospice care after months of ongoing medical struggles that included lymphedema and fluid buildup in her lungs, according to family and media reports, though no official cause of death has been released. Her daughter, Carly Jo, shared that Pierce was surrounded by loved ones and is now finally at peace. She gained national attention on season 3 of the reality series, where cameras documented her battle with extreme obesity. She was up to almost 800 pounds.
Oh, my.
Man.
And then 50, so young.
Yeah, well, I mean,
younger than me.
800 pounds. And then she got down to 600. And then that's when she was on, I guess, My 600-Pound Life. Where are they now?
Yeah.
So I hate that for her and her family for sure.
Yeah, that's sad.
Bug Hall, the actor who played Alfalfa in the Little Rascals 1994 edition of Little Rascals, says he's taken a vow of poverty and now lives off the grid with his wife and their 5 children in Arkansas. He tells Daily Mail that he and his family reside in a camper van on an 80-acre plot while he builds a self-sustaining home powered by hydroelectric systems. He plans to fully disconnect from traditional income and utilities. He's a devout Catholic who describes himself as a radical Catholic extremist. Hall said he gave away most of his possessions and all his savings, opting for a minimalist life focused on faith and simplicity. He and his wife homeschool their kids and hope to live as free of any need for an income as possible, taking occasional jobs only when necessary.
See, now I've heard of minimalist. That's what I would probably call myself. Instead of a vow of poverty, I
wouldn't
haven't
call
heard
you
of that.
a minimalist,
I said,
Sheila.
no, I meant if I was that.
Oh, yeah.
No, I like my things.
Yeah. There's part of
Nobody thinks Sheila's a minimalist.
there's part of that idea, what he's doing. That sounds great.
Yes, but that's hard.
That's hard work.
Very hard.
That's hard work.
Especially in when you're used to today's world and then going back the
Oh,
old
my
way.
gosh.
Now, I wish I could.
Oh, me too. I would love to do something like that. But I mean, gosh, just even putting out a garden
Yeah.
and with all the stuff that you need is
People
that's
don't
a job.
think how much hard times our ancestors had just
Oh, I have
living
no
off
idea.
the land. They made it work,
Yeah.
but in the rockiest sometimes of land.
Well, it was a simpler time. You know, you didn't have to have some big house and
Yeah.
all that. You just did what you could, and that was fine, and that was it.
Yeah.
And because that's how everybody else was, I guess.
Right.
Quentin Aaron, the actor known for his role in The Blind Side, they found out he suffered a spinal stroke, which I've never heard of a spinal stroke before. Have you?
No.
And is hospitalized but alert, and he's recovering. That's what his family says anyway. His relatives thank supporters for their messages of support and urge the public to rely on only on official updates from the family appointed spokesperson, saying unauthorized reports could be inaccurate. He's 41 and he's been in the hospital for about a week now and was previously placed on life support following a medical emergency at his Atlanta home early this month. His family asked for privacy as they focus on his care and recovery and cautioned against spreading unverified details about his condition. Of course, he played Michael Orr in The Blind Side.
Was so good in that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's been in anything else, but he was excellent as
He was.
Michael Orr.
Yeah, that whole movie was good. It's one of those movies I could sit down and watch anytime.
I could too. And then Sandra Bullock, of course.
Yeah.
Tui.
Run the damn ball.
She was so good as a Southerner.
Yeah. Olympic medalist Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested Thursday and charged with excessive speeding. She was doing 104 miles an hour in Florida, weaving through traffic. She's a sprinter,
Well, I mean, yeah.
so it makes sense.
So she's fast on everything she
Yeah.
does.
25-year-old sprinter. She won the gold in the 4x100 relay and the silver in the 100 meters at the 2024 Paris Olympics. She got booked in the Orange County jail and held on a $500 bond. They said it was she was dangerously tailgating and traveling across lanes of traffic to pass other motorists. She had places to go, guys. This marks another legal issue for Richardson, who previously faced public scrutiny after a 2025 arrest in Seattle involving her boyfriend, and I don't remember that.
I don't either. I can't place who she is. I'm sure if I saw her face, I might recognize
And
her.
I am looking forward to the Winter Olympics coming up.
I love the Olympics. I don't care if it's winter or summer, but I think I like the winter even
I
a
like the
little
winter better, and I like the speed skating.
Yeah,
I like the ski jump,
me too.
and then the number one,
What's the number one?
curling.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how much you like curling.
That curling is great.
My number one, and I know it's not for everybody, but seriously, when you watch it, you can't help.
What?
Figure skating.
Oh, I'll sit and watch the figure skating.
I like all of it, all of the things. No, Sheila's not a minimalist because I like all the glittery outfits. I like the high jumps that they do.
When I was a kid, my mom loves figure skating.
Yeah.
So anytime it was on, that's what we watched.
You got immersed in it whether
Yeah.
you wanted to or not, right?
That was back in the day where you had to watch whatever your parents wanted to
Yes.
watch.
Yeah. That's how I got involved in watching it. My mom loved it too. And Scott Hamilton, the figure skater, who now lives in Nashville, by the way.
Yeah.
He would do the backflips, and I always thought I liked the entertainers.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
It is fun to watch, and man, what athletes they have to be able
Yes.
to do that.
Can't even imagine. They make it look so easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know me. Sometimes if I really think hard, I can't even skip.
Well, that's one of those sports that it's too pretty to be hard, you know?
Right.
Kind of like cheerleading, you know, like that is a daggum sport.
Yes, they have to be athletes to do what
Absolutely.
they do. Yes.
But I am looking forward to the Winter Olympics. That starts in February.
Yay.
So,
I'm excited. Well, everybody, some people hate it because that's all that's on TV. But
That's not all that's on TV anymore. You got plenty of streaming
That's true
services.
now.
You can do what you want. You
I'm
don't.
thinking back to the old days where
Right.
we just had 3 channels.
Yeah, you can go and you can avoid the Olympics completely if you want to.
I don't want to.
Me neither, because curling.
And go USA.
And I can't wait to see what Vegas odds are on the curling.
Don't bet on
Hey,
the curling, Jason.
Listen, there's nothing more fun than getting a bunch of fellas together, your boys.
Your boys watch curling with you?
Yeah. And then, you know, we can place little side bets on it.
That's what makes it fun for you.
That's what
then.
makes it fun.
Yeah.
Is that
because you got something, just a little something going on
right?
it.
Yeah. Hey, let's go watch curling and have some wings and make stupid bets
Anytime
on it.
there's wings and beer,
Let's get in
it's
on
a
it.
good time, huh?
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. It's always good to fellowship with the men. You know what I mean? It's 6:48, and coming up, we've got the real good. A couple of stories that are positive and uplifting. Also, the last round of Ask Jason is today.
I'm worried about this one because it's like your average people question.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. I'll help you.
Well, I'll be real honest. I ain't feeling it today.
You're feeling Basset Houndy.
I'm very Basset Houndy today. Very Basset Houndy. That's all coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Elevate Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your forecast. Friday be mostly cloudy with a few flurries and snow showers possible. Highs been lower 30s. Little or no snow accumulation is expected. Snow showers will increase in coverage, lows dipping down to around 10 degrees. Snow accumulations up to an inch are possible along the plateau. Saturday be mostly cloudy with a few flurries flying and frigid highs in the upper teens. Download the all-new UC Weather app for the latest weather information, available for free on the App Store and Google Play.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:51.
And it's 26. Yeah, 26 right now. And tomorrow's going to be even colder than that, only a high of 17. But the high today is 33, so a warming trend.
Yeah, the past few home basketball games
Yeah.
have been ridiculously cold outside.
Yeah.
And the reason I know that is because the walk from my car into Hooper Eblin, I guess it's how those buildings funnel the wind somehow.
It kind of does, doesn't it, with the hoop?
It's, I don't know how or why, but that wind around the hoop is always the coldest. We're going to have to talk to Casey Fox about that.
Did he change the wind speed?
He's doing everything else.
Casey.
He's doing everything else, so maybe he can come up with something there, too.
Just add something else onto his plate.
Yeah, Casey, I was thinking.
Can you kind of see how that wind is funneled toward the hoop and make it go away?
Right.
Make my walk a little more warm.
Yeah, get these engineering kids out here
So
to
I
figure
think
something out.
you and I both are not minimalists.
No, I've often wanted to be.
Yeah. It's a great, in my mind, that would be so great.
I'm a minimalist, minimalist about some things, like clothes. I if I don't get them cheap, I don't get them.
Yeah.
I'm a Goodwill, hand me down kind of guy.
I was going to say, it's not cheap looking clothes.
No.
But you want a good bargain.
Well, when you can go get $100 and something shirts at Goodwill for $5, you do it.
And all good name brand.
Right. So all I do, I go and I'll get the good shirts from Goodwill, drive directly over to 1 Hour Martinizing.
Yeah.
They do all the stuff and they look brand new again.
Nice and pressed.
Yeah. Not today. I got the hoodie going. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Hoodie day.
Sunday edition, which...
What does that even mean?
Well, I think it's a name brand, not name brand, but it's a brand.
Sunday edition is the name of the brand?
It is. And
okay.
I just thought this was the most comfy looking sweatshirt.
It does look comfy.
It is.
Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. An 8-year-old boy named Nathan from Sheboygan, Wisconsin, is proving you're never too young to make a difference after writing and selling his very own book, Sarge Saves the Day. The book features the famous Sargento cheese mascot and the company's CEO, Louis Gentine. Over the holidays, the book became a hit with Sargento employees and neighbors alike. Nathan was thrilled by the support of the community and chose to donate a portion of the money he earned to the Sheboygan County Food Bank.
Why is Sheboygan so fun to say?
It's just fun. To celebrate Nathan's success, the food bank invited Nathan and his mom and even the CEO of Sargento to their headquarters to honor the efforts and show their appreciation. So way to go. That's an 8-year-old kid out there writing a kid's book.
Nothing to make you feel bad than an 8-year-old kid that really goes above and beyond.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you that
I'm proud of them, but
I'm going to
not
come
of
out and
myself.
tell y'all something that I've been working on. I haven't told anybody about. Nobody knows this.
Okay.
I have been writing a children's book about Spike the dog.
Yes.
Spike the dog lives on a farm, and he goes to all the other farm animals, and he wants to be like them, but he can't. And then at the end of the book, when I get to the end, it's going to be that Spike the dog, it's okay to just be Spike the dog.
Oh, I can so see you doing that, especially those grandbabies brought that out in you, didn't they?
Exactly. Well, I was reading one of their books, and I was like, oh, man, I bet I could write a kid's book.
Spike, didn't we talk about Spike the dog one day? And then is that where you got I was thinking.
No, I had a dog named Spike that was a basset hound.
Yes, that's where I got it because I thought you had talked to, this was months back. Months back that you'd mentioned Spike.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that
came from. I was thinking about Spike the dog, and Spike the dog goes up to the cow and tries to moo, but he just barks.
He's wanting to be everybody else.
Cow. He goes
Spike
goes to the horse, tries to neigh, can't neigh.
I love it.
But at the end, all the animals are going to be like, "Hey, Spike, it's okay you're a dog. We can't bark, you can. Kind of one of those things that
I
it's
can
okay."
see this taking off for you, and it even turning into a cartoon, and you voicing Spike.
Well, that'd be fun too. I've always wanted to be a cartoon voice,
Me
but
too.
I've never gotten into it.
Me too.
Sheila, at 6:56. I don't think we have enough time for the second story, but it's about a snowplow driver that clears the way for a trip to the hospital.
Oh,
So
nice.
these people trying to get to the hospital couldn't get there, and the snowplow driver's like, "Follow me." So
How nice. I love it when people come together for others. Now it's time for Ask Jason. This is about like average people.
This is the worst.
This is the one we hate. Okay. A fourth of adults surveyed said this is their favorite smell. What is it?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Nope. I would think more fall and things you do in the fall.
Cinnamon.
No.
Pumpkin
Maybe outside.
spice.
Let's go outside.
Fall leaves.
Close. It's not anything to do with trees, but it is. What do you do in the fall? Maybe it includes marshmallows.
Oh, like making s'mores? A bonfire.
Campfire.
Bonfire. Yeah, all right.
The leaves and the fall.
Ooh, that was some good hints, Sheila.
Sorry.
I told you I'm running slow today.
But hey, I said I got you.
Yeah, all right.
Adults, almost half of them surveyed said they lie if you ask them this. What is it? You just mentioned something that they lie about.
I just mentioned it.
You did. What's one of your favorite flavors?
Chocolate.
Yes. And they lie about.
They lie about having chocolate snacks?
Yes, about how much chocolate they eat.
Why would you lie about that?
They feel guilty. It's
You don't
their
need to feel guilty.
Guilty pleasure, and it's okay. We all need a little chocolate sometimes.
Yeah, have some chocolate.
Yeah.
Life
is too short. Have a chocolate bar.
I am a chocoholic.
Me too.
I love chocolate.
Sometimes I just need a little pick me up, and it has to have chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, last question here.
All right.
You're doing good.
Okay.
According to research, the majority of adults who do this started doing it at age 14. What is it? It's one of your favorite things that you do in the morning.
Drink coffee?
Yes.
Really?
So the average person started drinking coffee as a teenager.
I did. I started when I was 15. I started then, but I really got into drinking coffee when I started doing the overnight shift at the radio station.
Yeah.
'Cause I was still in high school. So I would have to drink coffee all night.
Yeah.
And I used to put cream and sugar and all that mess in it. Overnights will teach you, just drink it black. You ain't got time for any of that.
Drink it straight.
Just drink it straight. But then I started drinking coffee like pretty heavy then. And I don't drink coffee near as heavy as I used to.
Yeah.
I used to go through a pot a morning.
Well, I used to not even drink coffee at all, and you're the bad influence on that.
Coming up here in just a little bit.
Noah McKay.
He is here. He's going to.
He is?
Yeah, he just texted that he was here.
Oh, okay. So he's coming in.
Yeah. So we'll talk to him about that. Lots of high school basketball going on. We'll talk to him about that. Got a big game tonight with Upperman and Sparta. So we'll talk about that. And then we'll get into a little bit of Super Bowl, too. So that's on the way next year on Good Morning Cookeville, live from the Willow Window Studio. We'll be right back.
TRN News.
It's been a busy time for Memphis light gas and water crews as numerous water main breaks have been reported, 50 since Saturday morning to be precise, and another drop in temperatures is coming today. The utility company is reminding customers to protect their pipes, don't trip your faucets unless the temps drop below 20 degrees or at night when it's colder, and keep cabinets open and thermostats at 55 degrees minimum. You can report a water leak at 901-528-4465. Nashville Mayor Freddie O'Connell standing by Nashville Electric Services handling of Winter Storm Fern, as under 78,000 customers are still in the dark.
The fact that this is their largest ever number of line crews out with line workers and vegetation support ever, I think that's a sign of their success.
The audio from WZTV, the mayor adds NES could improve on sharing how much work is being done and where at. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
As an organ donor, your story doesn't have to end. The good in you can live on. In fact, you could save up to 8 lives with your gifts. Your heart could keep beating. Your kidneys could keep filtering. And your intestines could keep on digesting for others. And that's not all. You can improve the lives of 50 more people as an eye and tissue donor, restoring sight and health. And you're not just helping out the person receiving the transplant. You're touching whole families with your life-saving gift. Register in minutes. Just go to organdonor.gov. You'll be happy you did. And just maybe, someone else will be happy too. Sign up today. Go to organdonor.gov. It saves lives. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration.
Governor Bill Lee has asked the federal government for help in connection to Winter Storm Fern. He asked President Donald Trump on Wednesday to approve an expedited major disaster declaration for 23 counties across Tennessee, seeking both FEMA's public and individual assistance. That request is intended to speed up delivery of resources to areas suffering significant damages. More counties could be added as damage assessments continue. A reminder, resources and guidance can be found on TEMA's website. Dozens of assisted living facility residents in Hawkins County are displaced due to a water line break. It happened at Rogersville's Signature Lifestyles Assisted Living Facility. The line was part of the fire suppression system, pouring around 25,000 gallons of water into the building, resulting in about 2 inches of standing water. EMS officials arrived to find 38 residents outside and the flowing water rapidly freezing. The residents are now at the East Rogersville Baptist Church Family Life Center. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Governor Bill Lee has requested President Donald Trump to grant an expedited major disaster declaration for 23 Tennessee counties following significant impacts from Winter Storm Fern. The expedited request includes counties where damage is already evident and expected to easily exceed assistance thresholds, allowing federal resources to reach Tennesseans as quickly as possible. Clay and Macon County among the 23 counties included in the request. Cookeville police have arrested a former juvenile convicted in the killing of a Cookeville High School student in 2023. The Herald-Citizen reports that 19-year-old Dante Edwards was arrested Sunday in regard to a domestic assault, his 7th arrest since being released from Department of Children's Services custody in October. Edmonds was 17 years old in October 2023 when he was arrested for the killing of CHS senior Alex Hughes, charged as a juvenile. He pleaded guilty to reckless homicide and was remanded to DCS custody until he turned 19, approximately 2 years from the date of the shooting. 2 Cookeville residents facing child abuse charges following a Cookeville Police Department investigation on Wednesday. 34-year-old Morgan Ashley Valance and 33-year-old Scott Anthony Vossler, each charged with multiple counts of felony and misdemeanor child abuse and neglect and endangerment. According to a press release, officers found 10 children ranging between 6 months and 15 years living in conditions they determined to be safe and unsanitary. Vossler is under $136,000 bond, while Valance is under $164,000 bond at the Putnam County Jail. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your forecast. Friday will be mostly cloudy with a few flurries and snow showers possible. Highs been lower 30s. Little or no snow accumulation is expected. Snow showers will increase in coverage, lows dipping down to around 10 degrees. Snow accumulations up to an inch are possible along the plateau. Saturday be mostly cloudy with a few flurries flying and frigid highs in the upper teens. Download the all-new UC Weather app for the latest weather information, available for free on the App Store and Google Play.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:07.
The things we talk about off the air, we can't say on the air.
Well, we're not going to bring any of that up, Sheila. You shouldn't even said anything.
Yeah,
I can't
We
help
were
it.
doing so good, and then Sheila's like,
I didn't say anything.
Only way they know.
Lauren, while y'all aren't listening.
Noah McKay is with us from Upper Cumberland Reporter. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Noah.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, indeed. Yes, and good to be back.
Well, gosh, with all the weather, everything's been fruit basket turnover for basketball. How is that schedule going?
Chaos.
Is
Yeah,
it? Okay.
yeah, it makes things tenfold more difficult. And because this one it was kind of late, a couple weeks ago, we would have been okay. But now district tournaments start in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So they got to
get them in.
These district games, they got to play. Some non-district games, they said, forget it. Not going to play. And so, they don't need it to snow tonight. That can stay away.
Yeah.
There's games tonight, games tomorrow, a lot early next week as well. It's a sprint. We've got games every day except Sunday through next Wednesday. So
really
started yesterday and now it's on. Let's go.
Wow.
Yep.
Tonight, a huge matchup in Sparta, Upperman and White County, and that is going to be a knockdown drag out.
Yep.
I mean, it always is between those two. I mean, they have really, this rivalry that they've got going is awesome. I mean, it's a really cool deal. How does that pan out tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be rowdy. Royce Old Gymnasium in Sparta. It's as loud as any place we've got. And the girls' game in particular, we talked about it 2 weeks ago when they played in Baxter, and that was the opening stanza, and it was an unbelievable game. White County led by 7 with 6 minutes to go. Upperman goes on a 15-0 run, wins the game. It was White County's first district loss in 2 years. They've then gone on a tear since then. Upperman was consensus number 1 ranked team in the state. Then they lost at Stone Memorial last week. So took a loss, then bounced back and destroyed Independence. So every team of that top 3 of Upperman, Sparta, and Stone has defended their home floor against the others. So now the pressure's on White County trying to do that tonight. Nobody's lost at home yet. And so White County knows they got to win at home and kind of hold serve there to stay in it, because whoever drops that first home game goes into the 3 spot. And so it'll be really interesting. I'm sure to be a totally calm atmosphere.
It always is.
And everyone will act rationally.
Right,
but
yes.
It's turned into maybe the most heated rivalry because they're both really good. And they both are bona fide state championship contenders. You're talking about a matchup that we could see again, definitely in district and region, but even in the state tournament, wouldn't be a surprise if these are the last 2 standing. So
I mean, when you look at those 3, Upperman, Stone Memorial, Sparta, are they pretty even? That's the problem.
Exactly. Well, they're
well,
incredibly
not the problem, but you know what I mean.
They're incredibly even. They all have stars. They're all a little bit different. Upperman is, they are very consistent. They do what they do. They're very balanced in that they have shooters. They've got people who can drive, who can finish around the rim, and of course they got Dana McWilliams, and she's the ultimate kind of ace in the hole for them. Sparta is very experienced as well. They are a dominant force. Whereas, if it's a close game, they go on a little run and then they just kind of bury teams. I mean, they had the most dominant win of the 3. They beat Stone by 23 at home, and they have not lost at home.
Girls?
Correct. Okay. And they have not lost at home in a long time, a very long time. And then Stone is kind of the young upstart team. They got a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. Some people thought maybe they were a year away, and then last week with that win over Upperman, I think everybody went, okay.
Yeah, they're for real.
The Lady Panthers, they are firmly in the conversation. They're not just dangerous; they are a contender, and so they all are a little bit different. They're all very well coached. They all kind of do it differently. Stone traps everywhere defensively. It's really kind of make it into a mess and speed up teams. Sparta is the most aggressive man-to-man defense in the Upper Cumberland. You know where to breathe. How the game's officiated matters a lot. It was a pretty tight whistle in Baxter. Sparta got into a lot of foul trouble in that game. A looser whistle probably favors Sparta. Upperman gets into that 2-3 zone so they can get away with more.
Know that, hey, this is pretty heated and they're going to keep the whistle tight even for this game? I mean, is that...
It just depends. I mean, honestly, you get into some people call hand checks and some people don't.
Yeah.
And so, within this matchup to get in some of the basketball, Upperman does a ton of off-ball screens to get people free, and it's all over the floor. And so, can you get a little tug when somebody's going past on that screen, or are they calling that a hold, right? And different officials call it differently. You would hope you have a pretty experienced crew on a game like this.
Right, yeah.
We don't always have that as the case, and sometimes it's not possible, but it's by a mile the biggest show in town. So I hope we get that. And I'm not criticizing the officials when I say this, just people call it differently.
Sure, they
different styles of anything.
Well, that happens in college and pro as well. Depends on who the crew is. And
that's because the talent, there's not a big gap. I mean, there's a ton of awesome players. Both teams are just loaded. They've got great players all over the place. So you get into some of those details. And then who goes on the run, right? Historically, Sparta's been the team in this district that goes on the run. They look like they were doing it in the first game. Going up by 7 on the road, he went, they got it. Yeah. And then Upperman answered. And Upperman has shown a gear that very few teams have this year. When they get rolling, they've been pretty unstoppable. So it'll be interesting to see who can get on that run tonight.
The boys are kind of in the same boat? I mean, they're both really good teams. Of course, everybody's talking about Ty Cobb, and as well they should. The dude's awesome. I mean, he's a unbelievable, an unbelievable basketball player, and probably one of the highest starred basketball players to ever come out of this area.
Just a junior? Is that
just a junior?
And so when you talk about the boys tonight with Upperman and White County, are we talking about the same type of game?
Yeah, it's different because there are some interesting moving parts here. White County still ranked. Upperman obviously ranked number 1 in the state in the class. Upperman coming off a loss. They lost at Independence, a 4A team. They're in an interesting spot in these non-district games where it's other teams' Super Bowls and Upperman's just kind of Independence. Who cares? And Independence was packed out and students going crazy. And by the time they woke up, it was too late. But within district, Upperman smoked Sparta in Baxter. Sparta played without Tucker Pinion, their second leading scorer, their point guard. So they missed him in that game. He'll be playing tonight. That obviously is a big help. But teams have it's been interesting in district play against Upperman because of what you talked about with Ty Cobb and the weapons that they have. They're just kind of taking the air out of the basketball. And so they've played some games tighter than I think some people expected, some 9 and 8 points with Cumberland County and Stone Memorial, but games that haven't really been in doubt. They've just been the opponent's taking 2-3 minutes of possession, and Upperman just has to kind of sit back and play defense for a while. Interesting to see if Sparta tries that tonight. I don't think we saw Eric Mitchell, who's as experienced as any coach in the Upper Cumberland, put all his chips out there in the first matchup, and why would you? He knew they didn't have Tucker Pinion. Cobb put on a slam dunk contest in the first quarter. He had a reverse jam. It was unbelievable. So I think we're going to see a very different sort of game than you saw in the first, and would not be surprised at all if the margin is much closer. But they haven't been threatened yet. Nobody in this class really has threatened Upperman so far, and we'll see if Sparta can change that tonight.
Tell me about Jackson County.
That district's fun. But Jackson County and Pickett County, the 2 and 3 ranked team in the state. Jackson County ranked number 3 right now in the state. They were in the Final Four last year in Class 2A. Turn around now, go to Single A. And oddly enough, probably enter a much tougher district because Pickett County is there. That being said, they are as experienced as any team. They got Will McCrary just past 2,000 points. I like him in the Upper Cumberland's Tim Duncan because he just is the big fundamental. He's 6'4", he gets on the low block, can turn inside finish. He can step out and hit a 3 every once in a while, but he is a traditional big man. Parker Patterson's a great guard that they have. He's a 1,000-point scorer. They're very experienced around them, and that's what makes that district so interesting because Pickett County is super young and super talented, but they have some of the roller coaster rides of a young basketball team. Jackson County is more steady, but maybe don't hit that high that we've seen Pickett County yet. They had a war last week. Pickett County was up by 21. Jackson County cut it to 2. Pickett County ended up pulling away and winning by 9 late, but that was the first, and we'll have that game, I think it's next week, maybe a week and a half from now in Gainsboro, but Jackson County really, really talented. I've said the state champion out of Class 1A will be either Pickett County, Jackson County, Eagleville, which is what we have tomorrow, huge one, Pickett County at Eagleville, or Humboldt, which is a team out in West Tennessee.
All right. Noah, stick around here for just a little bit. We'll talk more sports coming up. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate Catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you through every storm, every alert. I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 721.
Upper Cumberland Reporter, our favorite sports coverage, not only of the Upper Cumberland, but y'all know all kinds of things going on. We'll talk Super Bowl in a minute. They're geeks, is that okay?
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's what they
'Cause,
are.
you know,
They know that.
Geeks, nerds.
Yeah.
People tell me there's a difference. I'm like, I like all of them. I don't care.
I don't know if there's a difference between geek and nerd, but I mean, everybody's a geek or nerd about something. It's
Gotta be.
just Noah's,
That's right.
Noah's is sports.
Noah McKay.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with us.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, first you want to You want to talk about the Titans' new head coach?
We can.
Well, tell me your thoughts.
Love it.
Okay.
Love it. I needed some competency, and I love Brian Daboll as the offensive coordinator. They get a proven guy, come in and help your franchise quarterback who showed a lot. We may have talked about this last time. You know, you've seen quick turnarounds in this league.
Yeah.
The day and age is kind of like college now, where they're 4 years away. That doesn't exist.
No.
And it can't exist with $100 million in cap space and a quarterback on a rookie contract. Yeah. And so they took it seriously. I would have lost my mind if it was Matt Nagy. I'm totally fine with Robert Saleh. He gets a bad rap for the Jets. Everybody stinks with the Jets.
Yeah.
And he had their best 2 seasons since Barack Obama was president. Mm-hmm. So I think be okay. You know, it wasn't like a disaster. They were a couple of games away from the playoffs, and Aaron Rodgers blew his Achilles out 8 plays into a season. Yeah. So when they were one of the favorites in the AFC before that season. So I think you get a guy that clearly players like, has had some success. I don't know what else what better could they have done? They could have got a bigger name
idea.
When it comes to a John Harbaugh or somebody. Okay, I get that, but
big names don't always
100%
check the boxes.
And so I think this is as good of a scenario as you could hope for. Now, it may not work out, but it wasn't a disastrous of a coaching search. And I think honestly, if you're complaining about this, you're just looking to complain at this point. Let's see what happens. Just like any other hire, it could not work out, but I don't think you have much to complain about with how it's gone.
Hopefully the ownership of the Titans has finally understood that maybe they don't know much about football.
Sure. But I think one good thing,
well, I mean,
and I said this before, I know I said this here, they got the GM hire right.
Yeah.
Morganzi's clearly knows what he's doing. He's very well respected. The one kind of under the radar thing, and I get it, Amy Adams Strunk has lost her mind sometimes, the owner, but John Robinson made some really bad decisions as general manager. Firing him wasn't a huge issue. Rand Carthon was an awful hire. He didn't know what he was doing. And when you don't have that GM in place, it's just going to create chaos.
Right.
And so you already see more stability with Borgonzi. You kind of feel that. I think everybody can feel that around the football team. Now you got a coach that clearly has his head on his shoulders. He's not going to be overwhelmed like the last guy. Callahan was overwhelmed. And so they made 2 really poor hires. Now both are out of the building, and it seems like both have been up. We know both have been upgraded. We'll see to what level they've been upgraded, but they've got a chance now. I mean, they've got some competency back in that building.
I'm not a big Titans guy, but a lot of my buddies are, and that'll make them happy.
I've heard so much excitement about this, so I'm hoping.
Let's talk a little Super Bowl, man. Who you got in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I think Seattle's a juggernaut right now.
I mean,
honestly.
they have
and the path. New England's had a very impressive season. It gives you hope as a Titans fan because they picked 4th last year, had a franchise rookie quarterback without a good head coach, right? All those things. So there's some similarities. Their path has been advantageous. That changes now. Seattle's defense is legit.
They're the real deal.
They're the real deal. And unlike Denver, whose defense was also legit but had some struggles late, their defense has been great and their offense is loaded. And I wouldn't say I'm a Sam Darnold truther the whole time, but I think Sam Darnold's more than good enough at quarterback. And they've got some weapons all over the place. And I just think Seattle right now has shown they're the favorite. Now it's a Super Bowl, so
they're just 4.5-point favorites.
They are.
To Vegas.
And we'll see. It's just both teams are really good. And New England, their defense is playing better than people think it is, but Seattle, I think, is battle tested. I thought the winner of the Rams-Seahawks game was going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I think that'll end up being the case.
Well, we've had the playoff games have been really good, and that's been nice for the NFL because for a while there, the playoff games were pretty one-sided, and this Super Bowl is shaping up to be like it could be a fun game to watch, not just for the commercials or anything like that, but it might be an actual fun football game to watch. I hope so.
The NFL needed some new stars. It had been and listen, they kept winning, but it had been too much Chiefs.
Way too much Chiefs.
And it's kind of weird because it's the Patriots, and so it's the same team, but it's a totally different Patriots team. And so I would be very glad to see the Patriots lose from that perspective. But seeing new stars kind of emerge, Drake May, Sam Darnold now, JSN, I think that's good for the league. It had gotten a little bit stale for people. And I'm a diehard, so I'm going to watch it no matter what. But I think for the average fan, getting some new blood in there is good. And those other teams, I mean, I'm with you. The Bills will be back, the Chiefs will be back, but it's good.
I mean, I don't know Patrick Mahomes, but I was tired of seeing him.
100%.
I was just tired of seeing him. And, and the Taylor Swift, of course, what I tell you.
Yes, you said it.
As soon as Taylor Swift started dating old boy, I said, well, there goes the Chiefs. And it happened.
Well, the worst thing that happened in the NBA was all those years, and they were fun at the time, where it was Cavs, Warriors, Cavs, Warriors, Cavs, Warriors, and you can get a lot of fatigue and people kind of checking out. And you also, it's tougher to be a fan of other teams, and so I think you get fatigued that way when your team, it feels like you got no chance.
Right.
Now every other team is like, okay. In the AFC, even the Titans, we're talking, well, the Patriots were the 4 last year, and now they're in the Super Bowl. You got a chance. It's not an impenetrable force anymore at the top of the conference.
About to sneeze. Tennessee Tech.
Yep.
Little Rock.
2 tomorrow. We got a doubleheader, 1 and 3. Women at 3, women at 1, men at 3. We just have to figure out how to win a game. It's that simple now. Still haven't won a game. And we had this discussion last week, and it was, okay, go time, and then 0 for 2. So not going well.
I'm hoping that the missed game at TSU breaks the chain. For the women, there is still a bunch of hope for them because the games that they've lost have been by a little bit. So and the effort and the way they play is ridiculous. Still, even in losses, the effort and all of that is there. But the men are going to need some help. They beat Little Rock.
They didn't. They lost at Little Rock.
They lost at Little Rock. Who was it that they beat?
Early, they beat
West Georgia.
West Georgia. They won 2 games in the conference early, and it's just not gone well at all. And the women, to your point, right now is a very pivotal point because if you get hot, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's a tournament sport. This is a 1-bid league. You understand that. Winning the only thing winning the conference in the regular season would have done is make your path in the tournament easier.
Right.
but you've got to, now is the point in time where it goes, okay, it's getting close to where if this switch doesn't get flipped, we're going to be in a world of hurt with no early buys.
We're a
because
month to March.
It is a very stacked kind of bracket where the more you go up, the more rounds off you get. The men, this is not a sure thing even going to the tournament.
Right.
Not every team goes to the OVC tournament. So they're in very different spots, but coming back home, got to defend your home turf, and it's go time right now, especially for the women.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's always fun to go watch and root Tech on. I believe this weekend is alumni weekend.
It is.
So there'll be some of the players from back in the day, hopefully there, and
That'll be fun.
see some of those guys. I mean, maybe some that's got their name in the rafters will be there, and that'll be great. And I hope that gives everybody a little charge. Especially the guys.
Yep.
They need a little charge of something. Like, I don't know what.
Need juice. There's no juice right now.
Yeah.
It's just very flat, and unfortunately, it's once you get in that rut.
Yeah.
It's just one thing goes wrong, you go, okay, here we go again, and so going to have to just grind through, find a way to win one. It can be ugly.
Yeah.
You don't have to go blow anybody out. Just find one. This is one
They're
game
just
at a
having a hard
time.
time getting shots to fall. I mean, Brandon Moontu's got a great 3-point shot. It's just not falling for him. I mean, in and out of the rim even. I mean, it's been just, what in the world? Can we buy a shot? I mean, anything. And it's been difficult for them.
Just anything to help morale.
Just anything, I think because if Moontu gets hot, I mean, he can take over a basketball game. If Danny Pounds gets hot, he can take over a basketball game. They just haven't.
And it's strange because they haven't even had a run.
Yeah.
Within a game. They really haven't had a 10-0, 12-0 run, which every team has those.
Yeah.
And they can't get just rolling offensively.
Yeah.
The defense has been fine.
Yeah.
But they just cannot get rolling offensively. You hope that changes. They were very much in the game at Little Rock. The second half went awful.
Awful, yeah.
Horrible on the road. So back home now, and you went, okay, you can hang with this team. Little Rock plays a weird zone. And it gave them all sorts of trouble. Now you've seen that.
Right.
See if you can handle a little bit better and just win a game, right? The women, it's, okay, let's get hot. The men, let's win one.
Yeah.
And then try to stack from there and give yourselves a chance. The good news is there's a couple teams in this conference who really aren't winning at all. Unfortunately, right now, Tech is one of them, but they have an opportunity. If they can win some, they'll at least get to Evansville, and then you see what happens in a tournament sport because, as I said, same with the men as it is the women. This is a one-bid league this year. You're not going to have an at-large bid. That's not happening. It's going to be playing your best basketball in the beginning of March. If you can do that, you got a chance.
Well, it's going to be great. Women start at 1. The men start at 3. You can hear Noah on the call on 106.1 The Eagle, the Golden Eagle Sports Network. Noah always does a great job with Tech, man. It sounds awesome.
Thank you.
You do a great job. We're proud to have you on the radio station.
Thank you.
And then tonight you got Upperman and White County. That is the game of the week. You can find that at UCR's main Facebook page, on YouTube, and on Roku on the Hub Plus app. So that's going to be a great game to watch tonight, sit around and just watch some really good high school basketball.
Yep. We got 2 others as well over on UCR 2 tonight. We've got Stone Memorial, Livingston Academy. Craig Cantrell's calling that game. And then on UCR 3, Cookeville is at Shelbyville. We were going to have Pickett County Red Bowling Springs. That's been postponed. Red Bowling Springs, their school district, if they're out of school, they can't travel.
Gotcha.
And so they're still out of school up there. And then tomorrow, big one, tomorrow night, so you can listen to Tech. And then Tim, you're going to be doing the girls' game between Eagleville.
Scruggs, my hubby.
Yes, indeed. Between Eagleville and Pickett County, that girls' game tips off at 5. And then the boys' game, top 2 single-A teams in the state.
Wow.
Pickett County, Eagleville. I'm going to go from Cookeville down there to call that game with Tim.
A lot of Noah on Saturday then.
What we do.
It's always good basketball. Man, Noah, thanks so much for being here.
Thank y'all. Appreciate
Good morning, Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. And coming up, we're going to talk a little rodeo action on the way next on Good Morning Cookeville.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff, Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. In a couple of District 7 Single-A battles last night, the Pickett County Bobcats were able to sweep the Clark Range Buffaloes on UCR. In the girls' contest, the Lady Bobcats won 86-48 to move to 5-0 in district play. The Bobcats won the boys' game 48-41 to remain unbeaten in district play and win their 15th game in a row. The Philadelphia Eagles are hiring Packers QB coach Sean Mannion to be their next offensive coordinator. Mannion has only been on an NFL staff for 2 seasons, as he was an offensive analyst in 2024 before being promoted to quarterbacks coach last season in Green Bay. He played in the NFL for 9 seasons, most recently in 2023 with the Vikings and Seahawks. The Tennessee Lady Vols lost for the first time in January as they fell to Mississippi State 77-62 last night. Tennessee was out-rebounded 50-31 and only shot 32% from the field. It's the first loss for the Lady Vols since December 20th. They're back in action on Sunday against unbeaten and number 1 UConn. Join us on the UCR Media Networks for 4 high school basketball games tonight. On UCR 4, Cookeville plays Shelbyville. Red Boiling Springs at Pickett County on UCR 3. Stowe Memorial Livingston Academy meets on UCR 2. And the high school basketball game of the week on the main UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel is Upperman and White County. All games get started at 6 o'clock. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:37.
The Lone Star Rodeo is at Heidelberg's Pavilion tonight and tomorrow night. Rachel Folks Boyd is with us, and Mark Weber, the rodeo clown. So I love it that y'all both have come in, and I know it's early for you because you got a show tonight. You've probably been traveling.
That's all right. Yes, we all did get in yesterday, coming from everywhere. Mark's from Illinois. Of course, we're from Kentucky, but we've been traveling. We've been on the road since the beginning of the year, so it's just part of it.
Well, y'all's rodeo, y'all put on one of the best rodeos
Thank you.
I've ever seen. And then your family has been involved with the rodeoing for how long now?
This will be our 77th year.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's our 77th year. And I was honestly trying to remember how long we've been coming to Cookeville.
It's been a long time.
Yes, so I remember being a little kid and my dad, we were out at the fairgrounds, before the pavilion was even born, or, built. When it was born.
Same thing.
Yes, exactly. And then when that building opened up, Dad was one of the first ones in there as well. So we've been coming here a long time. So it's like coming home.
It's a tradition, really.
Yes, yes.
I mean, it is.
They can kind of count on it. Every January we're going to be here.
So your family's been doing it for 77 years.
Yes.
How did that even get started?
My grandfather, he came from Marfa, Texas to Tennessee. He went to school at Sewanee, School of the South, and fell in love with the green grass, and they don't have that in West Texas.
Right.
And he went back and told his mom and dad that he was moving east, basically. And him and a brother actually loaded up a bunch of cattle by train then and trained it all the way to Franklin, Tennessee.
Wow.
And that's kind of where we got started. Yes. And he, they didn't have anything kind of like that over here. And he started that. It was just the Preston C. Folks Rodeo. And he passed away kind of suddenly. And then my dad took over, and he's the one that kind of named it Lone Star to, kind of pay homage to where we came from where we started. Right. And he ran it for 40 plus years, and I have a brother and a sister, and we all run it together as a family. Very blessed to be able to do that for so long.
I bet people did think he was crazy 77 years ago because that wasn't a thing that happened here. Now it is, and everybody's been exposed to the rodeo and what that is, but 77 years ago, it was a novelty.
So apparently, which there were some newspaper clippings and things, but so apparently when they arrived by train, they didn't have trailers to move the cattle to his place that they had purchased. So they literally got him off and drove them by horseback. And I guess there was a lot of unhappy neighbors. He didn't make a very good entrance when he came through with the neighborly one, but he did make an entrance. Yeah, just not a good one. Yeah. So that's kind of how it all got started.
Really neat.
Yeah, I'm glad we asked that because I've heard that folks name. That's the big name around these parts about rodeos.
Yeah.
So I did not know it was 77 years. How proud are you of that?
Very. And to be able to raise my kids how I was raised up through this way, it is truly a blessing to be able to do it all together. I don't know how long we'll go, but the fourth generation has even got their hand in it. They help us out. We've got ages, they're about, from 8 all the way up to 24 now. So they all help us and want to be a part of it just as much as, we did. So my dad, he tried to get me to do anything else but do rodeo. Yeah. He sent me off to college, said go find a job, and
it gets in your
I
blood,
just circled right back. Yeah, you just there's nothing like it. Have you
guys been surprised at how rodeo has taken off as of late? I mean, there's been here there's even there's Tennessee high school rodeo, and that didn't even exist when we were going to school. That wasn't even a thing. Now it is, and it's highly competitive.
Oh yeah, junior rodeo. My dad used to do some high school rodeos and things like that. Junior rodeo itself has just exploded. So that's just nothing but excites us because we know that it's going to continue, to grow. I mean, a lot of it's gotten modernized. There's been lots of changes, lots of things, come along, even, just for when I've been involved, and we both high school rodeoed and things like that too. So
the safety aspect, from watching it on television,
definitely
there's a lot more safety involved now than
definitely. Yes. Yeah.
Years ago,
the Cowboys they never even wore a helmet or a vest, nothing like that back in the day. And there's been lots of things, and there's more things in place for the animals as we've grown and learned. That's a lot of people don't realize when they come and watch the rodeo sometimes, they're hurting the animals, things of that nature. There are so many measures put into place.
But there's so many people that I think have the wrong idea about it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just like with anything else, until you learn and educate, I mean, there's lots of things I don't know about till you want to, till you figure it out. And that's kind of one of those things that's grown along too. There's so much that we couldn't do what we do without the animals. So we're definitely not going to want to hurt them in any way. So
I've been able to be in the back part before where the animals are. And if you don't think they're taken care of, oh my gosh, oh my God, they are babied. Even these mean bulls that are supposed to be super mean and all that, they're pretty docile out there getting fed and washed off. And I mean, they're
docile. Well, they look like they're in their little containment.
Yes.
Well, they're living the good life back there.
They really
I guess maybe they get mad when they have to leave.
Yeah.
Or when somebody's on them.
That's right.
Well, they live a pretty good life. They don't work, but a handful of seconds a week, and a qualified ride's 8 seconds if a rider makes that on them. So
if they make it right.
So you think about a bull or a horse. If they're at a rodeo, they'll get used once, maybe twice on a weekend.
And then they'll
get then they'll get the rest of the week off. Maybe they'll have the next week. Yeah. So they live a life of out on the pasture and feed, and 30 seconds of work every couple of weeks. You can't beat that.
Oh, I'd do it in a heartbeat, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Mark, tell us about how you got started in it. She said y'all both were in high school rodeo. So you know about rodeo. You're not just the rodeo clown. It sounds like you have been in it all your life, too.
Yes, ma'am. I got started in rodeo. I've had horses all my life. Did not grow up in a rodeo family like Rachel at all, but I've had horses all my life, and my dad did, and got involved with rodeo at a very young age. Always intrigued by it and loved it. Started junior rodeo, just like Rachel said, when I was probably 5 years old.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And, been involved in rodeo
imagine
from the
5 years
junior
old.
rodeo.
Like mutton busting and stuff
Absolutely.
like that? Okay.
Yes, sir. Some kids start little league. I started junior rodeo.
Pretty cool.
But yes, we started doing mutton busting, calf riding, steer riding, learned to rope, went through the junior rodeo ranks, junior high, high school rodeo, qualified for nationals, went to college on a rodeo scholarship.
Really?
Yes, sir. Went to Troy University in Troy, Alabama.
Rodeo scholarships.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry to
Oh,
be
big
so,
time.
but-
Yes. University of Tennessee at Martin has a huge rodeo program. They have rodeo scholarships.
Wow.
They've had a national champion team. Murray State, Kentucky has teams. There's a lot of teams, or a lot of colleges you probably don't know have rodeo teams.
Yeah.
In this region, but more when you get more south, even more, and out west. But there's a bunch of schools that have rodeo teams.
That's really neat. I had no idea
And
what's
if y'all have not seen a rodeo in person, it is so much different than watching it on TV.
It really
100%.
is.
I can't even explain how exciting it is. It's all the smells and the atmosphere, and then seeing it right there in front of you. And then I get so nervous for everybody riding.
Yeah.
Not the barrel rope, but I mean
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool to see. But
That's my favorite
Oh my
event is the
gosh.
barrel stuff.
all of it
I
is
think that's
so
neat.
yes.
I think it's so
And
cool.
It takes so much talent and so much work to do any of it.
Do you,
It really
do you
does.
have did y'all have a favorite?
Well, I have a favorite because I do compete still in the Cowgirls breakaway roping. So that would be my favorite to compete in. My favorite to watch have always been the bucking horses.
Yeah.
The bucking horse events, there's a reason that we do those right at the beginning because it really is that high action.
Yeah.
Gets you on the edge of your seat, But of course, most people's favorite are the bull riding. But
Yeah, I mean that's great, but
That bull riding makes me more nervous than the bronco.
I mean, I know it takes talent to do that, but to do the barrel racing and the roping and all that stuff, and golly, did you guys do trick riders?
So we will have a specialty act this year, Jessica Folks. She's been all over the country, but we're lucky enough to call her family too. So she does Roman riding and things of that nature.
That's
and
amazing to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
yeah.
I just don't even really understand how it even happens. Now we're gonna take a break. Come back. I want to find out how you got into a career of. I mean, really, and we say rodeo clown, but it's all about safety. And you do a lot for the cowboys and cowgirls that are.
I want to know
there.
his mental state.
Well, and I want to know when it was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do now.
Yeah.
That's it's very interesting. So we'll get into that coming up here in just a little bit. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your forecast. Friday will be mostly cloudy with a few flurries and snow showers possible. Highs be in lower 30s. Little or no snow accumulation is expected. Snow showers will increase in coverage, lows dipping down to around 10 degrees. Snow accumulations up to an inch are possible along the plateau. Saturday be mostly cloudy with a few flurries flying and frigid highs in the upper teens. Download the all-new UC Weather app for the latest weather information, available for free on the App Store and Google Play.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 748.
The Lone Star Rodeo in town in Cookeville for Heidelberg's Ag Pavilion. It's tonight and tomorrow night. Can they still get tickets, Rachel?
Yes, they can. Yes.
All right. And I'm telling you, it's so exciting.
It's fun to go see.
And I love it when I see a whole family going, because
Yes.
little kids will have their little cowboy hats on and boots, and the whole family. It is a entertainment for the whole family.
Well,
And
it's a family show.
Family
too.
event.
It's not, you can go and it's good, clean American fun.
That's right. Rachel Folks Boyd, her family has been in it for 77 years. And then Mark Weber, who is a rodeo clown, he has been in it ever since you were 5. So we want to know your story of how you started being a rodeo clown and part of the entertainment part of it.
And what the differences are that you were telling us about, because that's really neat to know.
Absolutely. Like I said, I've been involved in rodeo most all my life. I grew up as a competitor through junior rodeo, high school rodeo, and the college ranks, and even competed professionally for a while as well, in the roping end, the calf roping, the steer wrestling, and that. But I've always been enamored with the rodeo clown and the bullfighter as a little kid. I grew up every year for Halloween. I was never anything but a rodeo clown.
Really?
Yeah, we have pictures of a little kid. I would be dressed up as full rodeo clown. We'd get on my pony and we go through neighborhoods, and it was crazy. But
this is what you aspired to be.
You're right. I enjoyed it. I liked it. When I got into high school and I quit riding bulls when I was in high school going into college, I still had friends that rode bulls, and I would help them out a little bit as a bullfighter, protecting them at practice and things like that. Like I said, I'd always liked the bullfighter and the rodeo clown, so something I enjoyed, and I thought, well, maybe we can make a job out of this or have fun at it for a while. And when I went to college on a rodeo scholarship to compete, I helped the bull riders there and protecting them at practice and just helping them out. And I was decent enough at it that our coach hired me to work an event, which mushroomed into 3 more events because somebody seen me at that event, which led into me getting recommended to Lone Star Rodeo Company. Oh, I don't know, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
When I was just fresh out of college as a bullfighter. And
so tell us the difference. There's bullfighter, there's rodeo clown. At one point they were the same, but
Yes, sir.
now it's different. So tell us about how that worked. First, how do you fight a bull? Because that sounds ridiculous.
How do you fight a bull? Well, hopefully you get the first punch in, you know what I mean? No, actually, a lot of what we do is we read the situation. As a bullfighter, you read the situation and you react.
You have to know that animal and its movements, don't you?
We call it bull savvy, or learning how to read the animal and the bull. You don't see all the bulls all the same time. Some guys do, depending on where they work. But you learn how to read the animal, their movements. You know when he's jumping this way and he's turning this way, his body's going to carry him. And you learn how to read the cowboy if they're coming off or not.
Right.
And my whole job as a bullfighter, and the bullfighter's job in the rodeo, is to protect that bull rider, whether that comes with getting him unhung if his hand's still hung, stepping in between the rider and the bull, taking a hit, being flung in the air. That's where the seriousness of the job for the bullfighter comes in.
Taking a hit, that would
I don't
scare
think a
me
lot
to
of
death.
people, because it's rodeo clown, so you think
Right.
it's just silly.
Just clowning around, but it's dangerous.
It may be. It may be the most dangerous job at the rodeo. It sounds like it to me anyway.
Yes, sir. It definitely can be. And years ago, like Rachel talked with her dad and her grandfather, back in those days, the rodeo clown and the bullfighter were one entity. You were the same. The guy would be the rodeo clown. He'd do jokes. He'd work the crowd, entertain, have fun, be silly, be goofy. When it came to bull riding time, it got a little more serious, and he would go in and protect the bull riders, but he'd do funny skits afterwards, like act like the bull was on his tail, he couldn't get away, funny things with it. today's day and age, it is moved more into there's a bullfighter whose job is serious to protect the bull riders, and there's a rodeo clown entertainer whose job is to be there, to kind of back them up in the barrel. But his job is to go more entertain the crowd, have fun, be goofy.
There's got to be a lot of angst when the rodeo starts for you guys. That's a lot of responsibility that you're doing. You're having to be entertaining. You are especially, and then those bullfighters are kind of still in a way doing both because they're dressed up like rodeo clowns, right?
Yes, sir. A lot of the bullfighters, some don't wear the makeup and the baggies. Some do. It just kind of depends on personal preference. But the ones that do, it's kind of like a homage to the rodeo clown of where you came from.
Right.
And when I was strictly just a bullfighter growing up over the years and working in that part of the industry, I would help the rodeo clowns, which is where what I do today as a rodeo clown helped me, I believe, form to where I am. I've worked with clowns like Mike Wentworth, Dusty Myers, like that Rachel and them have used a lot. They still use Mike Wentworth a lot, and he's a great talent. But growing up as a bullfighter and helping those guys with their acts a little bit, dressed up, kind of being their sidekick if they needed something, helped form me into the entertainer side of where I am today.
It's always interesting to me, during Halloween, we had a company in here that they did haunted houses, and they were talking about how there's these big conventions, and they go, and it's all about haunted houses. Do rodeos do the same thing?
So there are, yes,
Okay.
in the short answer of that,
Absolutely.
year-end finals and things like that. The PRCA's finals in Vegas, and then there's Oklahoma where they will have conventions, and committees and contractors can meet a lot of different clowns or bullfighters and that want to know where they want to maybe hire if they're looking for someone. Lone Star, we have been very blessed to kind of been able to work with the same ones year to year.
Right.
We kind of know who we have, but my dad has been, just like Mark said, we've kind of been very lucky to kind of get them started, give the ones that we have kind of so many rodeos throughout the year. It kind of really gives someone kind of a jump start. They get enough events in them to kind of hone in their craft, and be able to kind of to build up to what they want to be. So
I want to ask
been
both of
lucky.
you guys, what is, it seems like not only just your passion, but it's an addiction almost.
It really is.
What is it that is so addicting to that? Is it the
Gotta be a
adrenaline?
rush. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I mean, my side will be totally different from Mark's just because he's out in the arena, 24/7. But for me, and we have an off period, we're done October, November, December. We don't have any rodeos. We kind of stay home and we start back up in January all the way through. And, now I'll be like, oh, it's nice being at home, for a while, or I enjoy it, But when you go back and use that first rodeo, for me, it is, all the planning and everything we do to get the event going. But then when you finally see them, just like you were mentioning earlier, when a whole family comes in, especially if they've never seen an animal before that close, and you see these kids, their faces light up. And that's what you say, they're walking, oh, the smell, that's one of the first things that gets them, you've got that rodeo dirt,
Absolutely.
and things like that. And it just makes it all worth the while, just like with any job, you've got your highs and lows. I mean, our driving, trying to get home last week, that was one of the downsides. Not we don't all enjoy driving 14, 16 hours,
Right.
in
It's not worth it when you see that crowd.
But when you get
and then-
there and it all comes together and everybody is happy, and Mark's side of things, he gets to entertain them for 2.5 hours. Most kids, unless they got their phones out to take a picture or a video, they're not on their tablets, they're not on their iPads, they're actually enjoying time with their
Well, they
family.
actually go so quick, you're going to miss something.
Right.
If
We
you start
change
slow
events.
down, you've missed it.
you missed the whole- you missed the whole
Exactly.
bunch.
If you're not paying attention, you never know. You can ask Rachel. I might pop up sitting next to you, and you just might be
comedy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You never know.
Exactly. So that is the joy for us, being able to see people enjoy it.
the rodeo tonight, what time does that start?
Yes, our doors will open at 5:30.
Okay.
The kid events for ages 10 and under will kick off at 7.
Okay.
And then we will start the rodeo at 7:30. And like I say, about 2.5 hours. Reserve seats are going very quickly. I don't have very many of those left, but I do have plenty of general admission. I definitely, last year with the weather, not sure what's going to happen, which I know it's cold outside, but it's heated indoors.
Yeah, it
so
is.
if you can just get to the pavilion, get inside, I promise it'll be worth it.
Well, you said kids' activities. Let's go over some of those real quick.
Quickly.
We've got a Best Dressed Cowboy and Cowgirl contest and a Kids Gold Rush.
Awesome.
Yes. So, yeah.
And Saturday.
Same thing. It's just different riders. So you won't miss anything if you choose one night or the other.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, go out. It's the Lone Star Rodeo, Heidelberg's Pavilion, tonight and tomorrow night. LoneStarRodeo.com. Is that?
LoneStarRodeoCo.com or company.
LoneStarRodeoCo.com.
Yes.
And you can buy tickets online?
You can.
Or at the door?
Yes.
Awesome. Go and see the rodeo. Have a great time and take your kids. I mean, it's going to be one of those core memories. If you got little kids, take them to stuff like this. It builds those core memories. Grandparents, this is a great opportunity for you to go and have a big time with your grandkids for sure. Guys, thanks so much for being here and
thanks for
letting
having
us
us.
ask stupid questions.
No, we love it.
There's
We
no
love
stupid
to educate.
questions. I love every one of them.
Y'all have a great weekend and try to stay warm.
Oh, yeah. Be
And,
safe and go to the rodeo.
Go to the rodeo. Have a good one. We'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Bye.